like a small boat on the ocean, sending big waves into motion, like how a single word can make a heart open. I might only have one match, but I can make an explosion. And all those things I didn't say were wrecking balls inside my brain. I will scream loud tonight. Can you hear my voice this time? This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm alright song. My power's turned on. Starting right now. I'll be strong. I'll play my fight song. And I don't really care if nobody else believes, 'cause I've still got a lot of fight left in me.
Hello, I'm Cassife Hayden. Welcome to my channel. Yes, I am wearing the same outfit I wore yesterday. However, I didn't put this on until like just before I did my video last night, so it's actually still clean. I only wore it for like the length of the video, and then I put my PJs on and went to bed. But so yeah, so it is still clean. It was only worn for a short amount of time. So yeah. But anyway, today I have for you two types of putty that I bought. They're supposed to be, the names on them are supposed to be funny, so they're kind of inappropriate. So I wouldn't recommend buying these for children. These are adult putties. So this one says, too many cats, reality relief putty, maybe one more, because I am a crazy cat lady. I love my babies. I love them. And then on the back it says, Doc's Premium Relief Putty, specially designed to loosen up as it is worked to help soothe. Ages 6+ do not eat. I mean, this one isn't quite as inappropriate, so maybe you could give it to a kid. Typically I put my putties in little Tupperware dishes that I get from like the salads that I buy from Meijer, because typically they come in little tins and you cannot get them out of the tin. The putty seals around the lip of the tin, and no matter, I mean, I had Sam trying to open these tins of my putty to transfer them into the Tupperwares, and he struggled to get them open, and he's a 6-foot built guy. So I mean, it's not just me and my tiny hands and my weak hands. It's, these tins are very hard to open. So I was very glad to discover that this is not a tin. This is a plastic screw open lid container. So I'm very pleased with that. I don't have to transfer it into a tin and then stick the lid in there so I know what it is and hope that the lid fits. Thank God. So, and this one's orange. I don't know why it's orange. I don't really care. I bought it for the silliness of the label. Is what I bought it for. I'm sorry, the sun's going away. I film during the day so I can have lighting, and then the sun starts going away. But anyway, I didn't buy it for the color. I bought it for the label, but I do really love putty. I am starting to pull away from slime, because slime, I am noticing goes bad very, very quickly and easily, and it either gets too hard or it gets way too gooey, and it doesn't matter how much activator you put into that gooey stuff. Sometimes it just will not solidify again into basically this. So I'm starting to steer away from slime. I'm slowly throwing away my slime. I'm keeping what's still good until it goes bad, but yeah, anything that goes bad is automatically going in the trash. I have had putty, that one container putty that I've had as long as the slime, maybe even a little bit longer, and it is still as perfect today as it was when I opened it. Again, the only issue I have with putty is those little tin containers that will not open. So, I mean, and that's a fixable issue, you know. You find someone that's able to open it for you, and then you put it in a different container. But, so, and I think the fact that this is plastic is part of the reason why it's working so well for me. It's not metal, so it's not going to seal up a metal lid. I think it's mostly because it's plastic and screw top. So, but this is really good putty. It's very soft. Doesn't hurt my hands at all. And if your putty is hurting your hands, that's an easy fix too. You just add some water to it and massage it in, just like with slime. And unlike slime, it will not go bad. It will forever be good. So this is really good putty. It's really soft. I do plan on buying mix-ins for it. I have some mix-ins in mind, but you know, I need lighting for my house. So and obviously I still need to buy other fidget toys for the channel as well every month, so to keep going. But you know, you guys, I can't review the lighting that I already reviewed for you guys, so I can't really put that on my videos to review. I can just be like, hey, I bought another one every month until I have my whole house full of lighting. But yeah, so I will eventually probably buy, I intend to buy mix-ins for this. I intend to buy mix-ins for another putty that I have, and I have mix-ins for another putty that I plan to buy at some point, but that'll come when I'm working on lighting a little bit less and powering my house a little bit less, and you know, just other things, you know, when I have the money for it and I can fit it in without sacrificing for my house, buying stuff for my house and sacrificing fidgets for the channel. But yeah, I plan on buying at some point little clear see-through plastic kitty shapes that come in different colors. They also glow in the dark to put in this. But I really love this putty. It is super soft. I mean, I don't even mind that it's like literally my least favorite color in the world. I do very much hate orange. But I like my orange kitties. I like all kitties pretty much. So, I mean, it matches Albion kind of. It's a lot more fluorescent than he is. He's more blonde, but, you know, it kind of matches Albion. So, there's that. I'm sorry I didn't think to put lighting over here. I completely forgot. I was just excited to show you guys my putty and talk about my putty. So there's that one. That is my Too Many Cats cat lady, crazy cat lady putty. So there's that one. And I kind of bought these kind of to match each other. This one is Crazy Cat Lady's dildo stress reliever because this kitty needs some relief. Like I said, this putty is inappropriate. So this is for adults. I mean, it's still just putty, but the containers are inappropriate. Dildo premium stress relief putty. Harness the power of dill. Stress relief has never been so stimulating. For hands only, no no's are no. Do not eat, for not for kids. So, I also like that this one is also not the kind of tin that you typically get with slime. However, that really doesn't matter with this one. Putty. It really doesn't matter with this one because this is not really putty. I was shocked to discover, and it does look, it has little things in it to make it actually look like relish. So it's got like little things in there that make it look like relish, and it smells like relish too. It does. It smells like pickles. But this is not your typical putty. I'm pretty sure, I've never had it, but from what I've seen in videos and from what I was told by my daughter before she stopped being into slime and whatnot, I'm pretty sure that this is kinetic sand. I'm gonna put it up to the camera so you guys can see it. I'm pretty sure it's kinetic sand. So, I mean, that is definitely kinetic sand. That smells like pickles. But, I mean, I like it. It feels really cool. It's fun to play with. I don't know how you get mix-ins in it and actually make them stay, but from what I've seen of videos of kinetic sand, this is kinetic sand. This is not putty. This is kinetic sand. But I'm not complaining. I like it, and it smells like pickles, and I like the tin. So I mean, it's fun to play with. It is relaxing. I would not recommend that you bring this out in public because it would be messy outside of the house. So I would suggest not letting this putty out of the house at any time. But I like it. It's fun to play with. It's fun to watch it just kind of ooze. It's fluffy, little oozy fluffiness. I like it. And I also have, now I found a bunch of these in my house. Where did they go? When I moved in. I can't remember what they are. I think they're called Shopkins. But they make really good mix-ins for slime and putty and whatnot. So I've got a little sliced pickle. It really does look kind of like a pickle. And then I've got little whole pickle. And I'm contemplating, I don't think it'll actually work in this because of the kinetic sandness. But if that makes any sense, kinetic sandness. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Maybe I'll find a putty, a dildo putty that actually is putty. I don't know. And put those in there. But until then, I have these to go in some form of dildo putty. Hopefully I find one that is more like putty that they will stay in. Because they're not gonna stay in this. So yeah, those will be saved for a different putty at some point in the future when I manage to find and buy one that is actually putty. But I mean, I do really like it. It's not what I expected, but I really like it. So there is Crazy Cat Lady's dildo putty because this kitty needs some relief. And then there is Too Many Cats Reality Relief Putty. Maybe one more. Oh, and I don't remember if I mentioned this or not in my last video. I think I did, but I don't really remember if I did or not. My cat Albion had run outside. He had snuck underneath the house through a hole in the bathroom floor. And he snuck out of the house, and he's really hard to catch once he gets out there because he's terrified of my neighbors. I don't blame him. I'm terrified of my neighbors. There's something seriously wrong with them. They will not stay out of my yard. They will not leave me alone. They won't stop trying to break into my house. Keep going through my shit in my yard and my shed, and they act like my yard belongs to them, and how dare I be in it. And how dare I tell them they can't be. It's my yard. Trespassing, it's a law. It's not just a request, it's a law. It is illegal to trespass, but they apparently don't care and have absolutely no mental comprehension of what trespassing is and why they are not supposed to do it. They don't care. But anyway, and I've noticed that every time my cats run out and I'm trying to catch them, they have a tendency to chase them down and try to catch them to bring them into their homes to steal them from me. I have caught them doing this on multiple occasions. So it's not in my head like I caught them doing it. So, this morning I went out to fill up his water that's outside. I mean, it's not just for him, it's for the stray cats and, you know, when my other cats come outside. This is why he doesn't come outside though, because I can't get him back in the house. So, he gets scared, he runs, he hides, he will not let you bring him back in. But it's because he's not like this at Sam's house. When he lived at Sam's house, he loved being outside. He would come right up to you. I mean, he is completely different outside there than he is outside here. And it's pretty obvious what the issue is. It's the neighbors. He's terrified of them. They won't leave him alone when he gets out. Their dogs won't leave him alone when he gets out. I mean, and Sam has a dog, but this is like the most loving, docile dog you would ever meet. Like the kind of dog that you find your cats like piled on top of, snuggling with, because it's just that sweet of a dog. So, yeah, everything about this area is completely different from where Sam lives, and it's not just me that notices it, but my cats notice it too. So, like, it is impossible to get him back in when he runs out, because he's terrified, and for good reason, because they are super sketchy. They will try to steal your cats. They will break into your home. They will trespass on your property. They will break into your shed and steal your things. They will peep in your windows. They will rip the skirting off underneath your house in an attempt to get your pipes to freeze. I mean, they've done this repeatedly. I just put it back on. They will not stop ripping my skirting off on the other side of my house to try to make my pipes freeze, because they think I'm not going to come back over there to check on it periodically, and then I'm just going to let my pipes freeze during the winter. They will not stop banging on my walls on the outside of my house. They will not stop parking on my property. I mean, if anything you can think of that any neighbor should know better not to do, that's common sense, is trespassing, harassment, or in any way, shape, or form illegal, they won't stop doing it. I don't know why. All I asked of them was that they leave me alone. But because I asked them to leave me alone and stay out of my yard, all of a sudden I am public enemy number one to them. I don't get it, but they're insane. I think it's a mix of insanity and drugs. You mix the two together and you get psychotically insane with no boundaries. I mean, my one neighbor has on 3 occasions plastered her face against my window and like acted like a complete psycho, meowing at me through my window and telling me to get my finger out of my butt while I was just laying down reading a book. I mean, that was one occasion, but the other occasion the other 2 occasions she just splattered her face, like her face was one with my window. It was like on my window. I mean, it was, who does that? Windows aren't even clean. Like, why would you press your face against someone else's window like that with your mouth open, your face contorted against the glass? Who does that? How insane and high do you have to be to do that to one of your neighbors? So that's why I can't ever open my curtains in my house, because my neighbors are all psychotic and will not leave me alone. Like, the mental instability of my neighbors is just baffling. You would think that I make this shit up, but it's 100% true, and the cops won't do anything about it, and neither will anybody that runs the park. So all I can do is keep my curtains closed and do my best to avoid going outside as much as possible until I get a fence around my entire property, which I cannot afford. But anyway, so I did finally get Albion in this morning, and he's been out for 3 days, and it rained, and I know he's been chased down by both dogs and neighbors. I even heard them chasing him down. I came outside several times from hearing them yelling, "Here, kitty, kitty, come here, kitty, kitty," and hearing them running all over the place and behind me in their yard, chasing down my cat. So I heard them. I came out. He was gone. The minute they saw me, they were back in the house. So several times he's been chased by them, and which kept me from catching him. So after all the crap he went through, and I even heard them like telling their dogs a few times too to like stay away from the cat and leave the cat alone. Like the dogs were trying to eat my cat. So after all the hell he went through being out there, between the rain and the dogs and the neighbors chasing him, trying to steal him themselves, psychos. This morning I come out to fill up the water for all the cats, and I hear a very hoarse meow, like he had enough. He was under my back porch just waiting for me to pick him up. He clung to me the whole way in, up the around the yard, up to the front porch, with his head tucked, like in my armpit, like just kind of tucked into his arms and under my armpit, like he was terrified. I spent hours today. It is now, what time is it? It is now almost 4:30, and I got up at about, I think it was 10, 11 o'clock. So I've been spending hours trying to calm him down and let him realize that he's safe with mommy, not going to be chased by anyone, not going to be attacked by any dogs, not going to be screamed at, not going to be rained on. Like, he's in the house, he's safe, he has plenty of water, he has plenty of food, like, he's finally safe again. Hours of holding him and petting him and talking to him, trying to comfort him and calm him down. And it's not like that for him at Sam's house. I mean, he lived outside at Sam's house for a couple of years. And he loved it. He was very happy over there. He'd come right up to me and Sam, when I would come over and to visit, and not just with the cats, but with Sam too. Come right up to me and love on me like, Mommy, I missed you, you know. Obviously he wouldn't say that because he's a cat. Cats can't talk, but you know that when your cat like runs up to you and is all over you and nudging you and yelling at you and, you know, just happy to see you, you know, they missed you. And I mean, he was the same like that with Sam too. Every time he came out to fill up their food or their water, I mean, it is completely different for him outside there as it is here. Like, he's as terrified to be outside around these people as I am. Like, I'm constantly having to, if I go outside for any reason, having to bring pepper spray outside with me in case a dog comes in my yard and starts growling at me, or in case someone comes in my yard and starts advancing on me, or I catch someone in my yard going through my shed or sitting on my yard furniture and they know they're not supposed to be there. Like, I constantly have to have some form of self-defense on me because they have no boundaries. They will not leave me alone. And some of them, the reason why some of them are trying to break in is to physically attack me. So, yeah. So I understand his fear. I'm as afraid of them as he is. Like, I want to put up a fence and make it safe here. But anyway, sorry about the venting. I just needed to get it out, and I needed to let you guys know my baby boy is back in the house, safe and sound, and he is finally starting to relax and feel safe again. He is a little bit still timid and a little bit still jumpy, but I think in a few days he'll be back to his normal self, getting into stuff and keening incessantly and chasing down the girls and probably bullying all the other boys. I wish he wouldn't do that, but at least I'll know if he's doing that, he's feeling safe again. But yeah, he is not timid in the house. So, you know, whatever he went through out there, it scared the living hell right out of him. So he is not a timid kitty. he is the house bully. So, yeah. Obviously, it's not just me that thinks they're nuts and need to leave us alone. Yeah, but anyway, aside from my rant and letting you guys know that he's back in the house and physically okay, well, clearly traumatized. I hope you guys like the video. I hope you guys like my review of my putties. And I hope that you guys come back to watch my next video, which will not be this week. I know I filmed 3 videos this week, but the next one will not be this week. I'm still waiting for that item to come in the mail. It is not for the house. It is not fidget toy related. It's something sentimental and personal to me. So when it comes, you'll know what it is when I do my review of it and explain why I felt the need to buy it. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Feel free to leave any comments. And if nobody has told you today, you are appreciated, you are needed, you are loved, and you are enough. And don't let anybody tell you any different. And don't let anybody make you feel any different. And if you're struggling, if you're having a bad day or a bad week or a bad month even, you know, like I keep telling you guys, there's always sunshine after the storm. You will find another good day. Just keep looking for the good in the bad days. It's there. Just try. Do your best. Do your best to look for the good. Sometimes you won't be able to find good in the super bad days, but you know, it's at least you try, you know. Just do your best to look for the good things, and that'll help you get through the bad days. It'll help make your bad days a little bit brighter and help you get through to the better days. And it'll help you have some more better days also. And I'm sure you guys notice in my window is the light bulb solar charger thingy. And it is, yes, wired to my lamp. So anyway, I hope to see you guys. Well, I won't see you guys because I'm not doing live videos. It's not like I could see you guys doing videos in general anyway, but you know what I mean. You guys also, I hope you guys will see me in the next video. I don't know, I really never understood why people say that. I'll see you guys in the next video. You guys aren't actually going to see, I'm not actually going to see anyone in the next video. I don't understand why people say that. But it's not accurate. But anyway, I hope that you guys see me in my next video. Thanks for watching and have an absolutely beautiful day. Bye-bye.